Dear brothers, here I have received a brother who tells me that he has opened a Facebook page with the name Muslim Warrior. I said to him, "Look, brother, today we do not need Muslim warriors. We need Muslim intellectuals, Muslim scientists, Muslim technologists, men of wisdom and knowledge, and Muslim science." Why? Because any madman can take up a weapon. He says, "I am a warrior." War is not enough. It is madness to think that Islam can be expanded. If someone has told you this, it is madness. It is the false path. The path of Islam, the path of Imam Khomeini, the path of Ayatollah Khomeini is the path of wisdom, of knowledge. But a person who allows their mind to be contaminated with the lies of Hollywood against Islam thinks that Islam expands through weapons and violence. This is not a lie. Islam is the path of deep spiritual dialogue, the path of emotions, of the love of Imam Hussein, of the logic of the Quran, of wisdom, knowledge, and science. What we need in Latin America is not a crazy Muslim warrior. No, we don't need that. On the contrary, that is exactly what the Zionists love. Any movement that speaks of violence, war, weapons, or bombs in the name of Islam is something that the Zionists in Latin America love and are fascinated by. This is 100% against Islam. What can help Islam to be known all over the world is logic, wisdom, technology, a good Muslim doctor, a good Muslim engineer, a good Muslim scientist. We need teachers, Muslim educators in universities. We need wise Muslim representatives who serve the people with their thoughts, with their Islamic philosophy, with their deep thinking in service of the people. How can we eliminate poverty? Our struggle is against poverty, and it is a spiritual struggle. Our struggle is against wickedness, and that is an intellectual struggle, against the philosophy of the dominion of the devil. It is a struggle of thought. Dear brothers, do not be mistaken. Please, the path of Islam is the path of study. Someone tells me, "Sheikh, I want to be a Muslim soldier." Look, that is what social media has instilled in your mind. Islam is study, it is reading. Quran means reading, wisdom. The path of Islam is the path of spiritual life. A commitment of love to God, love for others, to leave behind selfishness, to abandon violence, to be kind to your family, to your mother, to your relatives, to your neighbors, to be generous, to earn a lot of lawful money, to produce much more, to serve others. That is what we need. We do not need a warrior, a madman, a terrorist, or neediness. That is what destroys Islam. Now let's see if you are in favor of Islam. You have to study a lot, serve a lot, so that everyone, when they see your example of kindness, service, wisdom, intellect, spirituality, purity, and chastity, can follow the example of your life. If we need to expand Islam, we must do so through the example of goodness, so that people will see the example of Jesus in you. Once, when he was the president of Russia, Putin visited Iran and met with Ayatollah Khomeini as he was leaving. In an interview that Putin gave, he was asked, "Who did you meet? How was your meeting with Ayatollah and Sayyid Ali Khomeini? What do you think? Has Putin found a warrior? No. Have I found a fighting man? No. What did Putin say? Have I found a brave man? No. So, what did he say? I have found Jesus made flesh and bone, the model of Jesus, the merciful, peaceful, spiritual, intellectual man, the man who wants the best for everyone in the world, the man, the model of Jesus. I found him in Ayatollah Khomeini, the man of peace, the man of wisdom and firmness. There are two things. The prophets, the men of God are like this, steadfast. They are not bandits. They are blessed. They do not accept bribes. They do not accept humiliation. They are firm in their path, but peaceful, scientific, with technology, with wisdom, with knowledge. That is how he sees it. Dear brothers, the kingdom of God is based on marifa, knowledge, closeness to God, and irfan, the approach to God through knowledge. Imam Khomeini was not a fighter with a Kalashnikov. Imam Khomeini was a wise man, and his struggle was with books. With knowledge, he was able to attract the hearts of the believers through supplication at night, crying when he prayed, when he remembered Imam Hussein and the Zionists. That is the example of Imam Khomeini, the example of Ayatollah, the example we have, and we must follow that example. Wisdom, knowledge, science, working hard to serve others, to provide ease and happiness to our family and those around us. Whoever is with us must enjoy life, count on our unconditional support, and rely on our trustworthiness and loyalty. Our family says, look, I have the best dad in the world, the best employer in the world, the best teacher in the world. So, whoever sees you, you have to look like the best mom in the world, the best teacher I have ever known, the person who taught me with great kindness and patience. That is the example of the good Muslim we need in Latin America. So think carefully, Brother Yusend. Do not let yourself be carried away by emotions. Do not be swayed by the Wahhabi terrorists, by those who previously supported ISIS, that crazy terrorist Zionist group. Do not let yourself be led, dear brother, by the corrupt, by social media, by video games. There it is pure war. Fire, fire, fire. That is not the way of God, it is the way of Satan. Shedding innocent blood is the way of Satan. The person who thinks that they can bring peace with a weapon is a fool. In love, that is the seed of peace. Hard work is the seed of peace. But the pursuit of a lazy life, the desire for easy money, lust, passion, greed, and ambition are the seeds of violence, the path of Satan. And there are people who are crazy. Honestly, I feel very sorry for them, but we have our path very clear. May God bless all the men and all the women who are in the service of peace, spreading peace in our society. What we need most of all are examples of mercy. They are the examples from the life of Jesus and the life of Muhammad. That is, the essence of compassion and mercy. O Muhammad, we have not sent you this law of the Holy Quran except as a mercy for all the worlds. O Muslim brother, Muslim sister, you have to set the example of being God's mercy for your Christian neighbors, for your non-Muslim neighbors. Are we like this? Let's think better of ourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of God be upon all of you. It's